Hello everybody. So this is my first sketchbook tour. Please do not expect this thing to be very nice or anything because I'm recording this on a whim. But hi, I'm Zoe, quote unquote mindless days. Yeah, my first sketchbook tour. I completed this thing in a little bit under 2 months. Not much to say. If you want to know where I got any of these stickers, I got these two from my favorite band in the world ever. These two are from Etsy, and I forgot the artist name. I'll try to find it. This one's from an antique store, friend, and Five Below. Like I said, doing this on whim. It's gonna be very sorry if this intro feels rushed. This is my first time doing this. Yeah. Anyways, not much to say. Let's just get right into it. Alright, so yeah, I started the sketchbook December 22nd in 2025. This is my first finished sketchbook in 2026. Yeah. Before I get into anything, I just want to say, this is a Moleskine sketchbook. So, I'm gonna say it right now. If you are an artist and you like doing these kinds of sketchbooks, please do not buy Moleskine. Moleskine is probably one of the worst brands I have personally ever used for just like sketchbooking like this. Anyways, that's just what I wanted to say. I didn't want to get rid of the sketchbook, but I finished it somehow. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright. These first few pages, are of my OCs. You're gonna be seeing this guy a lot. Like, remember this face. You're gonna be seeing him a lot. This is my OC Johnny. He's the lead singer of a rock band called the Vipers, and then this is his bandmate Ricky, the bassist. You're gonna be seeing a lot of my OCs. Like, a little bit too much, but whatever. There's Johnny, and then there's his daughter Haley. More of Johnny and Haley, and this was a mistake. Did not start it off well. I do not like those drawings. Those look bad. Don't mind those. But I do really like this drawing of Johnny and Haley. I love them so much. You're gonna be seeing a lot of them. And then here we have Home Alone studies. Me and my brother were watching Home Alone, and I don't know, I've just never thought to draw Kevin, so I was like, I'm gonna draw him this time. So I just drew him throughout the movie until I got bored. I think my marker started to give out too. You can see it a little bit there. This is not the best commentary. I'm so sorry. This is funny. I'll hold that up. You can read it if you want to. So basically, this character Johnny, if you've seen his backstory, which I made into an animatic on YouTube, on my channel already, he did not have the best childhood. So, and I told my brother, I was like, man, this movie would be so. He would have such mixed feelings about this movie because it would remind him of his childhood and it would be funny to him, but it also kind of trigger him a little bit. And so I was just thinking about that. So I had to make that little comic. I really like this drawing of him right here. I think that looks so good. And then here is, like I said, his daughter Haley and his stepson Mikey. And then there's Johnny and his husband Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, whatever. And here's just a big drawing of Johnny. I really like this one actually. Oh, Gerard Way. So I did a thing for a while. It's another sketchbook, but I did a thing for a while where I would draw Gerard Way from their different music videos, usually The Famous Last Words or Helena music video, and just pause it at random moments and just draw him. So there's one. And I think the rest of them, the other four, are they're just from my memory, because I think I did these two at night and then I woke up the next day and I didn't want to do this anymore, so I just filled up the page with other Gerards. That's a really ugly party poison. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of writing. I'm so sorry, you probably can't see it. That is very true. That is very, very true. Ah. Alright. Oh, more Johnny. Oh, but he's depressed this time. Okay. So, I do not have time to get into his entire backstory and his story in general. But let's just say there is a part in it where he does go to a psychiatric ward, and that's where he meets his husband, Aaron. So I just wanted to draw him looking homeless because it's fun. It's really fun, guys. Draw your characters looking homeless. It does not disappoint. I drew them right there because like they would be. He's pretty famous, so it would be on the news a lot that he was in a psychiatric ward. And this is afterward. Like he cut his hair after he came back. Like his hair gets way longer as the sketchbook goes on, but he cuts his hair, and then his bandmates are like, oh my god, like, what'd you do? Yeah. It gets interesting, guys. It gets really... The art gets better, and it gets way more interesting. Oh my god, Johnny. You're gonna see a lot of him. I'm not even joking. Yeah, there's Johnny being an absolute buffoon. I don't know if you can see that. And then there is his father figure slash enemy, kind of. June. We love June. I can't explain what's going on with June. It's very complicated to explain. I would if I could. It's Johnny with the ponytail, beat up. That's my favorite thing to draw. Yeah. I really like this drawing of June. I think, like, I captured June's essence perfectly right there. And just some Johnny and Haley. Oh my god, I keep hitting this thing. I'm so sorry. If the camera shakes, it's because I hit the... nudged the, little... The stand I'm using. Sorry about that. And... okay, here we have little baby Johnny. Being sad in the rain. Okay, his mom died when he was really young, and this is just him waiting at a bus stop on Christmas Day of the year after his mom died. Yes, I took the Disney route with the trauma. Shut up. And poor baby Johnny just waiting in the rain, Christmas Day, to go see her grave, and then his bestest friend Ricky comes to save the day and asks if he just sees if he needs a ride to the graveyard instead of sitting in the rain like a loser. And then this day, my dad and my brother had went to a concert. And me and my mom were at home. We decided to watch Dirty Dancing because that's me and my mom's movie. That is our movie, guys. So while we were watching it, I was like, oh, I'm gonna do so many dance studies. It's gonna be so fun because I would love to draw people dancing, and like dancing in that movie. It's called Dirty Dancing, so the dancing in it is really, really cool. So I tried to draw Baby. It doesn't look good, and it does not look like her, so I just didn't. Oh, yeah, but then Johnny in the movie, oh my god. What's his name, Johnny? Wait. Okay, well, whoever Patrick Swayze was in the movie was like wearing he was just wearing this outfit, and I was like, oh man, I need to draw somebody in that outfit. And I was drawing Johnny way too much. And so this is my character Alan. He is in the same story as Johnny. He is the drummer for the Vipers. Yeah. So I just drew him in the outfit, and I wanted to give him a huge ponytail again, because he didn't have one for a little bit. And then here is some Johnny and Aaron, because every time we watch Dirty Dancing, I have to draw Johnny and Aaron, because why can't I? Baby and Johnny remind me of Johnny and Aaron, so I had to do it. So I drew them right here, and I drew them right there. Yeah. The drawings are very boring right now. Oh god. The drawings are very boring right now. It's gonna get better. Trust me. Some sad Johnny, because what else am I gonna draw? Actually, no, I do know what I was doing here. So, right here, I just wanted to draw Johnny's forehead scar, because he does have a scar on his forehead. And if you've seen the animatic I made with him, you know why. And that's like a redrawn version of that. That animatic looks so bad, but it's so important, and I don't want to remake it, so go watch that if you can. It's called the Say Night So animatic. These two I actually saw. I was watching an Ashley Ray sketchbook tour. I love Ashley Ray, guys. You have no idea how much I watch their videos. And you can probably tell just from the way I draw, like with the highlighters and everything. But anyways, I was watching one of their videos and I like screenshotted 2 of the drawings that they did. I'll put them up on screen. And just kind of redrew the facial expressions because, oh my god, they look so good in that. They just look so good. And I don't even care if they're on cats. It just looked amazing. And then this one was just like a random one. I don't know what he's looking at on his hand. But whatever. And then this is a little sticker my dad got me on my birthday. I don't know if you can read that. Can you? Yeah. I don't know if you can read it. I don't even remember what it says. But it reminds me of Johnny. It has something to do with grief. I don't know. Let's see. Okay. Oh, this was on New Year's Eve. No, god damn it. Christmas Eve. I tried to draw my living room. It did not look good. I tried to draw my tree. It did not look good. And I drew like this little snowman guy we had. It doesn't look good. Some more Johnny, because who else am I gonna draw, really? When I say I draw my OC Johnny a lot, I mean I draw him a lot. He's probably gonna be most of the sketchbook. Then we have some Chicano Mosh lyrics, because I love Chicano Mosh. Everybody should go listen to Chicano Mosh right now. I love Chicano Mosh. That's from their song Los Viejos. I love that song so much. Oh, okay. Here is Johnny again. Some random dude, because I was trying to put more shapes into what I did. I don't know. And then this guy, guys, this guy is based off of a clown statue that I have. I'll put a picture of him up on screen. And oh my god, I love him. His name is Carlos Gomez. I love him. He doesn't have a story right now, but I did OCify him a bit. Actually, he kind of has a story. Basically, I don't want to say he has multiple personality disorder, because it's really not. I don't know what's going on with him, but basically, when he puts that clown makeup on, he kind of becomes murderous. Yeah. But I really like him. I love him. My taxi driver Joker dreams, guys. I love this dude. And I love that statue. Yeah, this is his clown persona, Corky the Clown. I love him, guys. Look at this. These are probably some of my favorite drawings in the sketchbook. Like, these look, I don't care if the anatomy's bad, it just looks fun. Yeah. I don't like the neck. Anyways. Is this when it happened? No, it isn't. Okay. More Carlos, because I wanted to draw him more. Panera receipt. Nothing much here. Oh, we went to a family friend's house for Christmas Eve. Yeah, Christmas Eve. And their granddaughter was over, so I just started drawing her. She's really little. I think she's like 4 years old, but she's the sweetest kid in the world, and I just had to draw her. So I started drawing her while she was like jumping around, like doing Frozen karaoke. It was hilarious. I love her. She's so sweet. And I drew their cat. Yeah, that's Maymay. I love Maymay. Okay, and then this was Christmas Day. I was drawing these. I drew these before we opened the presents and everything. And I thought it was funny because this is... Alright. This is... Let me go over the band real quick, because you're going to be seeing a lot of them. So this is Johnny, the lead singer, Ricky, the bassist, Alan, the drummer, and Marty the guitarist. They've known each other. Ricky and Johnny have known each other since they were like 9, I think. And Alan and Marty have known each other since they were at least 11. They all met when they were 13 and 14 and 14. And that's when the band started. I do really like this, though. This is not how they would spend their Christmases, though, since they all have loving families. He doesn't. That's it. Well, that can apply to, like, just Ricky. But, then this was me drawing with the new pens and highlighters I got. So yeah, I got those. And that's kind of where my problems started with this sketchbook. Because before, I didn't like how smooth this paper was. But then when I got those highlighters, it took a bit to dry on this paper, and it sucked because they were new highlighters, and I wasn't even close to finished with the sketchbook. But basically, from December 25th to January 1st, I did not draw in the sketchbook. No, nor did I draw Johnny that much, which is insane, because my dad got me 2 new sketchbooks that were really big. Actually, let me grab them. Hold on. He got me 2 of these. See, they don't even fit in the frame. But, like, these are really, really nice sketchbooks. Like, I'm not even lying. They're so empty. Like, I was mostly drawing in here. So, I don't know what happened, but, like, I was on some, like, kind of art steroids when I started drawing in those. So, between this page and the next page I'm about to show you, there's going to be at least a little bit of improvement. And then it just skyrockets from there. I don't know what happened. Yeah. Oh god. I don't know what happened, guys. It just happened. So, I was trying to get in the practice of drawing Johnny a bit more. They weren't looking that good at the moment, so I drew Johnny and Haley right there. This was on January 1st, yeah. So, Johnny and Haley. More Johnny. Even more Johnny. I was trying to get back in the practice of drawing him, because I kind of forgot, guys. But I really like that. Ooh, okay. Brain rot. Okay, brain rot. So, this was me planning for a painting I was going to do for my favorite band of all time, Chicano Mosh. Yes, this Chicano Mosh. I was going to go see them in January, and I was really, really excited, and I wanted to give them a painting, because they're not that famous yet, so, and my dad has already known the lead singer of the band, Brian, and I really wanted to give them this painting, so I started, like, planning it out, and then I got the canvas, and I thought it was going to be really small, and I couldn't fit the original draft in there. I'll put it up on screen, because I still have it. Long story short, it ended up working. And, this was a idea for it if this didn't work out. So, I wanted to do this one as, like, a separate piece to give them, but I didn't end up doing it. I didn't even end up doing this one. I did the original version, but I really, really like this. I think the only band members I did get right on this are Danny and Oscar, though Oscar and Melissa aren't in the band anymore, which I'm really sad about, but whatever. Then this was me. I was gonna draw all 4 band members, and I didn't. I just drew Brian, and that's a really bad drawing of Brian, and I feel really bad. Then this is the one I ended up going with for the painting. I really like this one. I really like the painting and how it turned out, and I did end up giving it to them. It was awesome, and there's gonna be another page about the entire concert. Ooh, some Johnny. Oh god, some very sad Johnny. So, yeah, I drew this because I was like, as you can see there, I took a break from drawing by drawing. I was taking a break from sketching the painting out, so I just took a break and I just drew this picture of Johnny, and I really like it. And then I drew Marty right there. I drew some bendies. If you came from my old channel, you know how much I like this dude. I love Bendy, guys. I love him so much. Okay. And then that's funny. I drew Johnny and Aaron right here. Johnny was gonna be saying something, but I just think that looked so funny without him saying anything and him just like giving that look. So I just left it, and honestly I'm glad I did, because that's just really funny to me. And that's them in the psych ward, because yeah, what else am I gonna draw of them? Them being happy? No. My god. The art in this doesn't look that good, because I was focusing all my energy on that painting, so I just didn't really, when I did pick up the sketchbook, I didn't really feel like it, so I just scribbled whatever I could in here. So yeah, there's some Johnny and Aaron, and that is Johnny seeing his ex-girlfriend for the first time in a million years after he comes out of the psych ward. And yeah, his hair isn't supposed to be that short. She cuts it for him, but whatever. Ooh. I started listening to My Chemical Romance again. So yeah, this was, there's Johnny, there's Johnny, there's Johnny. I really like this drawing. I think it looks so good. MCR lyrics, my little favorite song from, what's that one? Bullets? My favorite song from that one is, damn it, Head First for Halos. I love that song so much, so I put some lyrics right there, because it's 100% Johnny. And drawing Johnny with like this smeared eyeliner is the best thing in the world. Oh, I drew these at a farmer's market. There was a lot of dogs there, so I just drew some dogs. I used to be able to do this so well, like just drawing whatever was around me. Like not in like a observational way, but like just quick drawings. And like drawing the people around me. I used to do that so well, and I was trying to do that again. It didn't work out. It doesn't look good. This tree looks okay. Yeah. I tried to draw the guy that I was seeing there. It doesn't, I don't really like it. I do really like this dog, though. That's a very funny dog. I do like this one. This one of this lady. I think it looks pretty good. That one's okay, that one's okay, that one's okay. I don't know. Like I said, I was just walking around trying to draw people. It looks fine. Oh, Alan. Okay, so this was Alan's 33rd birthday. That was January 4th. Yes, I celebrated my OC's birthday. Shut up. So I didn't really know what to draw. Like I said, I was very much focused on the painting. I really like this drawing of Alan right here. I mean, I think that just captures him really well. I drew a slight difference between him and Ricky, tallest member of the band, shortest. Haha. Then quick little comic with Alan. I don't know if you can read that. Yeah, I didn't spell tickets right. There's probably a lot of misspelled words in this whole sketchbook. Yeah. He really likes Jimmy Fallon, guys. I don't know if you could tell. Oh, more Chicana Mosh. Okay. This was another concept for that, finished piece I wanted to do. Not for the painting, but like a completely separate one to give them. I didn't end up doing this, but I would really like to do it one day. Once I figure out who their new members are. Like I said, 2 of them left, and I'm really sad about that. But, I like this. I was listening to their song Slow on repeat because, oh my god, I love Slow. It's such a good song. Please go listen to Slow. Please go listen to Chicana Mosh. Some Jarred Ways. I really like that one. That one's okay. That one's fine. I think that was supposed to be, Black Parade Gerard, and then I accidentally gave him the black shirt, and I realized, oh wait, I wasn't supposed to do that, so I just turned him into I'm Not Okay Gerard, and then, yeah. A receipt from a comic store, because I just bought a bunch of Umbrella Academy comics, and I needed to put it in here next to Gerard, because why wouldn't I? More Chicana Mosh. Johnny and Aaron real quick. I don't really like this. It looks fine. But I really wanted to draw Chicano Mosh, so I started drawing Chicano Mosh. So for that same little illustration, I decided to change the concept, and I really like this. And I would totally do this again. I would totally do this, because it's like, it's so funny to me. Just like this little scene right here. Because in the music video for their song Slow, that the release party was for that I went to, Danny, the bassist, is working at a burger restaurant, and he wears like this little hat and the apron, and I was like, oh, what if Brian, the lead singer and guitarist, is eating like the fries from there? And I thought it was so funny, so I had to draw it. And then I was gonna do that for the actual finished piece, and I did another version with the instruments. And everybody I asked said the instruments were a lot better and I should do that one instead of this, and I was like, oh, fine. But I do want to do this drawing one day. Once I find out who their new band members are, I'm going to do this drawing, because this is just so funny to me. Some Johnny, because I need to decompress. Then a little thumbnail for the one with the instruments. I do like this one, but like, I'm so sad they left. I'm still getting over it, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, and then this is the one where I was talking about, where they're eating out of the little basket. I really like this. I think this is funny. That's some more little concepts. I tried to draw Brian. It didn't look good. And there's me. Yeah. Some more Johnny, because like I said, I was decompressing. I don't know if I had already finished. Had I already finished? Yeah, I finished the drawing by then, and I had the painting, because this was the day before the concert. I better have finished it. I really like these. I like this one. Like I said, I was just decompressing. I needed to just take a break and draw. Oh yeah, and my mom and my brother started rewatching the show Barry. And I decided to finish it with them, because I started it, but I didn't finish it for some reason, which is insane, because Barry is like everything I love in a character and in a show. I mean, like, depression, PTSD, like, war vet, like, complicated feelings. It's so cool, and I love the show, and I never finished it. I don't know why, but I was trying to draw Bill Hader in it, and that didn't look good, but I do really like these two. And that is very true. That is very, very true. Some Johnny, because I saw, like I said, Ashley Ray layer their highlighters like that, and I was like, oh, let me try and do that. Not gonna work on moleskin paper, as you can see. It bled. It bled a lot. Yeah. Ooh, that looks bad. Yeah, like it says right here, I don't know if you can see that. I was drawing this on the way to go see Chicano Mosh in LA. Now I was just kind of like drawing my thoughts. Oh, that happened. That happened the first time we went to go see them. Me and my dad started talking to the band outside of the venue, because they're not too famous yet, so this was their second headliner we went to, and this concert, the first concert I saw them at, or technically second, they were openers, and we just went outside to just talk to them, because that was the whole reason we went, and we didn't stick around to see any of the other bands, but we started talking to Brian and Danny and Oscar, and as I'm standing there, Brian's eating, and he looks at me, and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, like, do you want a cold french fry? And I was like, I just thought to myself, like, this is the best day ever. When do you have the lead singer of your favorite band ask you if you want a cold french fry? That was the best day of my life, guys. Second best day of my life. And then that was me being scared that they weren't gonna like the painting, and then Los Viejos being stuck in my head, because oh my god. Then me saying I forgot how to draw Brian, because I did. I should have used a reference, but whatever. Then this was the day after, guys. This was the day after, the show. So I just drew some highlights from it. So, quick backstory. We went there for my birthday, because we didn't really get to do much for my birthday. Well, I mean, we did, but we were in a completely other state, because my dad had to do a photo shoot out there, and it just so happened to land on my birthday, so we didn't exactly get to do what I wanted to do. So my parents made it up to me by taking me to this show. So that was technically my birthday present. And when we get there, number one, it was really hot in there during the show, because I don't know which genius decided to close all the doors and just let the humidity fester, because it was a sold out show. Oh my god, it was horrible. Like, I wanted to take one of my shirts off. I was wearing two of them. I wanted to take one of them off because it was so hot. Oh my god. But anyways, when we got to the show, I gave Brian the painting. He loved it, and I'm so glad he liked it. And then me and my dad went to go stand where we were standing. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get some water real quick. And I went to go get the water. And as I'm walking over, Brian comes up to me and he's like, hey, Zoe, I have something for you. And he gives me this poster that's signed by the entire band telling me happy birthday. And I was like, oh my god, bro. Oh my god. I was speechless. And then later on in the show, it was a really good show. They were really good performers. But later on in the show, when they were about to play my favorite song ever, Los Viejos, did a shout out to me for the song, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. So if you watch the recorded version of the concert, I'm pretty sure you can hear me yell out, oh my god. I was not okay. Yeah. There it is. There it is, guys. Oh my god, I love that. I love reminiscing about this concert. It was the best day ever. I drew these on the way back home, and we ended up stopping at a friend's house for a while. That looks fine. So I drew some Party Poisons, because I had bought the Danger Days vinyl, and I really wanted to draw Party Poison. And there's a Johnny, because who else am I gonna draw? Here's some more Johnnies. I really like these. I really like this one in general. This one is so good. I really like this one. I did that without like any kind of markers. That looks good. I like that. Some Johnny in a suit, because I wanted to draw my guy in a suit. And then there's Johnny and Aaron. Yay. Ooh. When I tell you guys I save everything when I go to a concert, I mean it. This was the napkin from the restaurant me and my dad went to go eat at before we went to the concert. And then this was my dad's photo pass for the concert from the Morocco Lounge. Ooh, that's so cool, isn't it? And there's Johnny. And there's a younger version of Johnny. And another younger version of Johnny. Young Johnny, and young Ricky. Nice. I really like this page. I think it looks so nice and colorful. Johnny, and Johnny, Chicano Watch lyrics. I like how I layered the blue with the yellow. I think that looks really good. And Minecraft. Because who doesn't like Minecraft? Some Johnny. Oh, that's funny. I drew this thing of Johnny, and I was thinking to myself, like, oh my god, one battle after another AU. And I think that's the best AU I've ever done of the Vipers, because this is hilarious. If you've seen One Battle After Another, you know how funny that was. You know how funny Leonardo DiCaprio was in that movie. That was hilarious to see him look like a homeless man the entire time. And then I drew Haley as Willa. I love her. Well, she's older there, obviously. And there's Johnny. And Johnny, there's a lot of Johnny in this. Oh, and then there's Ricky's wife, Leah. I love her so much. I love her. That doesn't do her justice, but I really like that one. Ooh, okay. Some more Johnny, and those lyrics are from the opener for Chicano Mosh at the show we went to. They're called Road Trip. Please go listen to Road Trip. That's their song Mosh Pit. I love that song so much. And there's Johnny with some Destroya lyrics. I love Destroya. Destroya is such a good song. That looks okay. I don't like his eyes, but whatever. Ooh, Johnny. Yay, Johnny. And then there's some Marty practice, because I never draw him. I'm not even joking when I say that. I never draw him. I've been drawing him a little more recently, but at that time, I did not draw him at all. I was just drawing him. And then, January 13th. I think this is when I got sick. I got sick a few days after the show. So there's some more Marty practice. And then, this was me drawing them all as kids, because I needed to finalize their child designs, because I wanted them to look like dorks when they were kids, and I got to do that with Marty. Marty looks like such a dork, and I love him. Yeah, there's Marty, Alan, Johnny, and Ricky. I really like this drawing. I think it looks, oh my god, I think it looks so good. I think this looks so good. Some more drawings of them as kids. They got famous when they were like, I don't know, like 16 and 17. So, this was them at a recording studio. Sorry, I had to take my jacket off. It's getting hot in here, my god. But, yeah, there's them at the recording studio. That made tired, because I was tired, but I couldn't go to sleep, so I drew them all tired. And then there's Johnny, like, hating having to do so many takes during a recording a song. He hates it. He likes doing demos, because that way you just do one and you're done. He hates actually recording a song. And then I drew all their heights right there. It could be better. This was a redraw, actually. I do think this is really funny. I know it's not, but I just think it's really funny. My god, their necks are long. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry if you don't like bruises or blood. There's gonna be some of them. So there's Johnny, because like I said, if you've seen the Say It Ain't So Animatic, you know. You know. Please go watch it. It's not that long. But basically, my poor guy lives in an abusive household. So there's Ricky. And then there's them. Because what else am I gonna draw? They're like my favorite duo ever. Literally, Daffy Duck and Porky Pig. Literally. And there's Johnny and his husband Aaron. I did not realize how much I drew Aaron in the sketchbook. Oh my god. January 14th, yeah. I was struggling. My throat was hurting really bad. I think I had a fever. I don't know, I wasn't feeling good, so I just took it out on him. This drawing looks really good. I really like this. If I suffer, he suffers too. Yeah. Yeah, that's my mindset. Yeah. I wasn't feeling good. I think this is so stupid. Johnny and June. More Johnny. This is it. Mexican Slum Rats, The High Curbs, Together Pangea, Makeout Reef, and Chicana Please Heal Me. Real. More Johnny. I really like this one. More Johnny. Yeah. I was not feeling well, guys. Me. Marty when he was little. I really like these drawings of baby Marty. Oh my god, stop shaking. I really like these drawings of little baby Marty, because he was an autistic little baby. And I just took stuff that me and my brother used to do. Me and my brother are both autistic. So I just took the stuff that we used to do as kids and threw it onto him. So I really like these drawings though of him. He was such a cute little kid. I love him. Ooh. Some Marty being an autistic teenager. More Marty. More Marty. We're not gonna look at that. This is my movie character. So I'm currently writing a movie and a short film and the Vipers. But this is my movie character. He's the main character. His name is Martine. He's kind of crazy. I just drew him real quick, and these were some thumbnails for a finished piece I'm gonna do for a like an art show kind of thing that I'm gonna sell at. It's gonna be cool. Ooh, I really like these. Okay, I really like this one. My first drawing of a human skull ever. I think it looks pretty good. And this is the villain from my movie, Jose. I'm not gonna go too much into detail, because you don't want to explain your movie and then someone's like, oh, that's a cool idea, let me take that from you. Yeah. Oh. Alright, I tried to do the same thing I did on this page and just draw them a bunch when they were teenagers. Or like little kids. And my art just was not arting. I wasn't feeling it this day. It was bad, guys. I was not feeling art. I was kind of sad that I wasn't drawing well at all. I do think these ones are good. I really like that. I don't know, I just wasn't feeling good about my art right here. Oh. Except for here. I asked my brother, my mom, and my dad, like, okay, give me an actor, I'll draw them. And my brother said Robert De Niro. I really like this drawing, Robert De Niro. My mom said Ryan Reynolds, and I do not know how I did that. This is a really good drawing, Ryan Reynolds, guys. I don't know how I did that. My dad said Chris Rock. And we're not gonna look at this drawing of Chris Rock. And then my brother said Daniel Day-Lewis again. So I drew Daniel Day-Lewis, and I really like these three. I don't really like that one of Chris Rock. We're not gonna look at that one. And then I was like, you know, it's time for me to have a little treat. I get to have a little treat. I'm going to draw goddamn Tim Roth from Reservoir Dogs, and it doesn't look that good. And then I drew what's his name, John Travolta from Pulp Fiction, and this would look so much better if I gave him those lips. But whatever, it bothered me. Quentin Weak Sauce Tarantino brain rot, yeah. I wasn't feeling good. Oh my god. Me just drawing my thoughts. This is my Sona Vickers. I need to suck it up and learn anatomy. You do. You really do. Oh, and then I swallowed one of those cough drops whole. I don't know how I did that, but I was sucking on one because my throat was hurting really bad. And then I just swallowed the thing, and I was like, oh, I think I'm gonna puke right now. Thankfully, I didn't. I don't know how I did that, but whatever. Then there's my character, Leonard. And the reason I drew him is because he was my only character that has, that has muscles. Because, oh my... Johnny... I don't know if he can... Oh my god. I don't know if you guys can tell from this drawing, but he does not have muscles. He's very skinny. He's a skeleton for real. So I was gonna draw him to see if I practice muscles on him. It does not look good. I don't like it. And I don't even think I did the top surgery scars right. Anyways. Ooh. I was watching a video on color theory and trying to do some stuff here. It doesn't look good. I mean, it looks fine. Not the best. It could have been better. But it's not as bad as some of these other ones. So I was feeling better about my art here. I think after this few pages, this is when a big thing is gonna happen in my art. So I just did some headshots of all the characters of Johnny, Ricky, Alan, and Marty. I really like this drawing of Ricky because he looks like Ponyo when her eyes are popping out of her skull. I thought that was funny. What's under there? Oh, that doesn't look good. So Johnny, I really like that one of Johnny actually. And Marty's side profile, I like that. I think it looks good. Here we go, guys. Oh, this is when it gets so much better. So, some Johnnies. All of this is Johnny. Then I realized, I was like, oh, what if I gave Johnny, round eyes? And that changed everything. I didn't really like the approach of, the little dot eyes like Marty's I was giving him. So I tried this, and this is so much, I love this. I love this so much. I love this drawing, and the little elephant, I like this elephant. And I realized, okay, let me give him more, defined cheekbones, because then it can, kind of be, a little container for his mouth, if that makes sense. Yeah, I really like how that looks. So, to make sure I would remember how to do all that, I went on Line of Action and I just looked at a bunch of facial expressions and drew them as Johnny. I really like these. I think this one was the only one that wasn't from reference. Because I tried to do a side profile one and it did not look good. But I really like these. Especially these four. I love these ones. Actually, I take that back. I love all of these. They look so good. But I do really like his mouth shape on that one. I think it looks so nice. And, like, this is just Johnny right here, guys. I love him. I love him so much. Ooh, some more Johnny. I really like that one. I think that one looks so good. This one reminds me of, like, that one, Stardew Valley sprite. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Some Johnny. And then I went on, like, their little animal version, and I tried to draw some cats. Oh, they don't look good. I do really like that kitten, though. I think that kitten looks good. Tried to draw some more animals. I did a cheeky hua hua. A bird. I think that's a secretary bird. I really like how that looks. It's just so funny. And then I tried to draw like a panther. It didn't look good. But I really like I really like these three. I think they look good. Then I drew a hand. And I drew my hand actually. Yeah. It could look better, but whatever. Ooh, okay. So this is Alan's mom, Irene. I've been wanting to redesign her for a while since my, like him video. And I really like this design of her. I really like how it looks. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with this. And then I drew some Haley right here, because it had been a while. I drew it right there. I drew Johnny with the dogs out. I know, guys. I drew the dogs. I'm so sorry. But I really like this drawing. I just really like this drawing. It looks so good. Ooh, some Alan. And I was trying to fiddle with his design because I don't draw Alan that much. And it's usually because I don't like his design. I could never be comfortable drawing him. So I just decided to scrap everything I had and try to figure out what I didn't like. And I was like, okay, I don't like... He had like this little swoop of hair covering his undercut. And I really wanted to show his undercut. But I just didn't for some reason. And I was like, you know what, let me just shave that side of his head off. So I did. And that kind of helped a little bit. And I was like, okay, I guess I could do this. And I was going to do the same thing I did with Johnny and, like, do the line of action studies. That didn't last that long, because then I wanted to do more little, more of these right here. More thumbnails for that, art thing I was going to do. And I decided I wanted to do a whole Reservoir Dogs thing. So I did these two right here. And I really like these. Mr. Blonde and Mr. Orange. My favorite guys ever in the world. And then I really like this. I was just messing around and I drew this and I was like, wait, that kind of looks like Alan. And I was like, wait, this could be Alan's new design. And that changed everything. So I made this. This is now Alan's design. I really like these. I think they look so good, especially that one of him laughing. I think that looks so nice. And I drew him and his wife real quick. And I really like how I did her hair like that. And then this is their family, -1, because he has a son, very little, but I didn't have room to fit him in here, so I just drew him right here. Yeah, I like that, I like this, I like that. I think it looks pretty good. And I love his wife is so pretty. Some sad Johnny. It had been a while since I drew him sad. So, I drew Johnny right there, I drew Johnny right there. Little Miss Sunshine reference. Because that was literally them. This was when Johnny had a little episode and kind of, you know, hit one of his friends during an argument about something really stupid. Yeah. So, I really like that drawing of him. I like just everything from, like, Everything from this page on, I just really like, genuinely like. And this is like the aftermath, because, little backstory, Ricky would stand up for Johnny, not stand up for him, but basically, like, excuse his actions a lot, which wasn't very healthy. And then Ricky was just like, man, you gotta do this for yourself one day, like, just start apologizing, dude. So, I really like this, so I just think it looks so good. And then Martine, my movie character, and his friend Chris. Chris doesn't last that long, as you can see right there. But, I do love Chris. I love him. I was really into, like, just thinking about my movie right here. And I watched a video on dialogue. It was Quentin Tarantino that said it, actually. My favorite director of all time. He said, don't write what you think would be good dialogue. Write what you think your characters would say. And I was like, oh my god, that changed everything. So I started writing just things that I knew about Martin. And then I just tried to write out a conversation between him and Jose, his best friend. There's a lot of, oh my god. There's a lot of, misspelled words, and, like, it probably doesn't sound good, but I just did it on the fly, and I really like the drawings. I think it looks good, especially this one. But I started doing some more right here, and then I just didn't finish it. And I just drew the basic plot to Nowfall. Yeah, that's how everything started, guys. Oh, yes, because I started watching Reservoir Dogs again! Reservoir Dogs is my favorite movie of all time. Favorite movie of all time. So I drew Mr. Orange, my favorite guy. I love you, dude. I love him. Mr. Pink. I love drawing Steve Buscemi, bro. And Mr. Orange, my also favorite dude of all time. I love you. And then Freddie Neuendijk, aka Mr. Orange. I love this movie so much. And then I don't like that drawing. It looks bad. I'm so sorry, Tim Roth. Oh, some Ricky. I wasn't gonna redesign Ricky at all. I just wanted to draw him more, because I always just draw him with, like, the same two expressions all the time. So I just want to do a little more with him. And I really like these, because it's, like, 2 keyframes of an animation. And the way I just drew, like, his hair lifting up a little bit was, like, reminding me of, like, Studio Ghibli, and I was really happy about that. That's funny. So... oh my god. Then some Alan and Marty, because I wanted to make sure I still knew how to draw them. I think I did pretty good. I made Alan's face a little bit too long, and I made Marty's face a little bit too short, which is kind of funny. And then I was listening to my favorite Chicano Mosh song, Ojos Flojos, and I had to, like, yeah. I also really like to give my characters sideburns, guys. It's really, really fun to give your characters sideburns. I definitely recommend it. This is, like, my favorite drawing ever. I drew the chorus to Ojos Flojos right there. Oh my god, it's such a good song. Please go listen to Chicano Mosh. Please, 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 please. Please. Anyways. Oh god. Luigi and Rosalina from Mario Galaxy, because I hadn't drawn them in so long. Honestly, they're my favorite chip ever. If you come at me and say you like Luigi and Daisy better, you can fight me, because I will always say that they're the best couple, Mario. Shut up. And then Luigi right there. Yeah, I used to be obsessed with Luigi. Like, he was my goat, guys. And I regressed by drawing him. Whatever. There's your Johnny right there. And this was not supposed to be anything. I was just drawing a random guy, because I don't know what movie I was watching, but the guy had hair like that. And I was like, you know what? Maybe that could be Johnny's design when he's older. And it is now, and I really like it. I really like this drawing. And just this design in general, and just how I colored his hair. Now the bottom of his hair is purple too, but whatever. Ooh, and then here's my OCs, Lisa and Brian. I don't draw them that much in here, I don't think. This is foreshadowing to my Great Gatsby kick. And then a very bad side profile of Brad Pitt. Let's not look at that. Some Johnny. That was supposed to be Marty holding Haley, and I didn't like how it looked. And then some more Johnny. I wasn't liking it. And I wasn't liking my art at this point, because I had drawn, like, 2 really good pieces, and I was like, oh, I need to make everything look nice now. You don't. You really don't. So I just drew Johnny and Ricky when they were really little kids, and I really like how he looks. Oh my god, my baby. Guys, draw your OCs as little kids. It's so fun, and you might cry. Oh god. And then I was drawing Fight Club. So I had to draw the main character, who I call Jack, and my character Martine, because the stories are kind of similar, but not really. So I drew them right there. Yeah, they're besties, guys. Trust. Oh god. Oh god. Me and my brother were watching the Royal Tenenbaums. And every time I draw the Royal Tenenbaums, I have to draw Johnny sad. Like, it's just a ritual at this point. So I drew him sad there, I drew him sad there. I wasn't sure if he should cut his hair like how Richie Tenenbaum did in the movie before the thing. I like this drawing. This is like a redraw of a hospital drawing I had done a while back. And then I really like this one. I think this looks so good, like the lighting and everything looks so nice. Oh, skipped 2 pages. And then some Johnny. Marty and Johnny. I really like that drawing of Marty. He's so autistic. Ooh! Oh! Guys, this is where the sketchbook gets really, really good. So, that morning I had done a drawing, just like a random line of action drawing, and I had to go do my schoolwork. And then, when I was done, I started watching a lot of videos about Vincent van Gogh and just, like, fine artists. And it inspired me. I really like Vincent van Gogh, guys. I love his artwork so much. So I really like this one right here. I think this looks so nice. Yeah, I really like how this looks. And then I just drew some faces right there. Hand. Oh, it just looks even more nice. I drew some faces right there. That was just a random face I thought of. And that's Jack from Fight Club. And that's Billy Joel, the piano man. And then that body's okay. I need to study skinny bodies again. But I really like this one. This one looks so nice. This looks so nice. And then mouth and an eye. I really like these two. I think they look so nice. This is the page that I show. These 2 pages are the pages I show everybody when I'm showing them my artwork. Oh my god. I really don't like these. Well, that one's fine. But I don't like these. Oh, okay. This has been the vent art. Kind of me venting through Johnny-ish. A few of him sad. Because I was just not feeling my art after that. I don't know what happened. But I was just not feeling my art, and I didn't think it looked good. So, I had to draw... I put Mona Lisa by Joel Ortiz on repeat. And I drew Johnny having writer's block. Which is supposed to be me having an art block. Yay. But all in all, I do think these 2 drawings look really good. I really like those. Oh, and then the art blocks faded away. Because I drew these and they look so good. I drew Bill Hader, Bob Odenkirk, Saul Goodman, and Gene Wilder. And then I drew Joaquin Phoenix. I really like this Joaquin Phoenix drawing. Because I used to draw him all the time, and it did not look good. And then Tim Roth. And then that was me. I think I drew this the day after this. And I just wanted to add one more drawing here, and I was like, I don't want to draw actors anymore, bro. So I just drew Tim Roth, because he's my go-to. He's my go-to. Oh my god, okay. More Carlos, more clown guy. I was trying to recreate what I did on that one page where I just drew like mini versions of him. They look fine. I I like these two. Yeah, and then I drew my character Vickers, a little Sona. Oh, okay, here's some more Johnny. Johnny when he's older, because I wanted to try and, like, remember how to draw him like that, and I really like this drawing of him and Aaron. I really like that. I forgot to draw Aaron's scars. That sucks. Ah! And then Johnny, and Johnny. Most of this is gonna be Johnny. I don't have much to say. Oh. Ooh, okay. Johnny. With, stupid Make Out Reef lyrics. I love Make Out Reef. This song, Get Here, is so good. Please go listen to it. Sunflower, because like I said, I really like Vincent Van Gogh. And then some Marty. Oh, more actors. Okay. Oh yeah, we were at that same friend's house that we were at on Christmas Eve. And I was just drawing. I drew their granddaughter again. And I drew a random face. And I asked my dad, like, okay, give me an actor. And my dad was like, okay, Carrot Top. And I haven't asked him for an actor ever since. That's a lie. He told me about all these, but I drew Carrot Top. It actually doesn't look that bad. But, yeah, it was kind of scary. I drew then my dad said Adrian Brody from, Summer of Sam. I really like this, and I was really excited to try Adrian Brody, because I love drawing unique noses. Adrian Brody has one. Then my dad said Mira Sorvino. I did not do her justice. And then he told me Benjamin Bratt, and I was like, okay. And I really like how this one looks. I really like it. Ooh, okay. Then I asked him, he's like, I don't know, just draw whoever you want now. So I drew Vincent Vega and Mia Wallace from Pulp Fiction, and I really like how these look. I mean, I really like how this one looks. I did not do Uma Thurman justice right there. And then I got to draw Mr. White and Mr. Pink, because I have free will. This was actually a redraw of another drawing I did a while back. I do really like how that one looks, though. And then some Johnny and some Ricky. And there's them as... Oh, no. That's young Ricky. He looks different now, but, yeah, sometimes he has to wear glasses because he forgets his contacts, and they make fun of him and call him Harry Potter, so... Which actually... Yeah. I think that's really funny. And then Marty, Johnny, and Ricky. Yeah. Ooh, Fight Club. Okay. Okay. I started reading the Fight Club book, and I just drew them based on how the book described them. Not including Jack. That's my own design. I drew Tyler, and I drew Jack. Oh, that was funny. Mentally Ill, Morally Gray, 1990s Great Gatsby. Yeah. Yeah. I really like these drawings of Marla. I think they look so good. I think I made her look a little bit too sad. Mostly in these two. I think this one's more accurate, but yeah, I like them. More Fight Club, because what else am I gonna draw? Then here, we started watching the movie Jersey Girl, and I watched that one before, and I knew I had to draw Johnny and Haley before, while I was watching it, because it's about a single dad and his little girl, and I was like, yeah, I need to draw them, because that's literally them. So, I really like that drawing. I really like that. Yeah, so I drew them. These two look okay, but I really like these two. I really like that. Some Johnny and Marty. Johnny and Marty. Johnny and Alan. Like I said, you're gonna be seeing Johnny a lot. What the? Oh. Some Johnny and June with Trophy Eyes lyrics. I love their song Suicide Pact. It's such a good song. Please go listen to it. And, ooh, Taxi Driver. Okay. Me and my dad I was about to go to bed. And my dad was like, oh, I'm gonna watch Taxi Driver right now. And I was like, I can wait another 2 hours. I don't care if it's like 10 o'clock. I can wait another 2 hours. So I watched Taxi Driver with him because I love that movie so much. And then this was the next day, I think. I just drew a bunch of Robert De Niro because I love Taxi Driver and I needed to draw Travis Bickle. I needed to draw him. So I just drew a bunch of him. And I really like these two. I think these two look really good, and I think I captured his essence really well right there. Let's see. Ooh! Oh my god, I really like this one. Yeah, I found a side profile picture of Robert De Niro, so I had to draw it. And then I drew my movie character, Martine, who's basically Travis Bickle, kind of. Yeah, I love Martine. Oh god, guys. Oh no. This is when the Great Gatsby thing happened. This is when the Great Gatsby brain rot happened. I was not okay. I started reading the Great Gatsby again and started listening to the musical and watching animatics and reading fanfics, and I needed to draw them. So I drew Nick and Daisy, more Nick and Daisy. I really like these. I love Daisy so much. She's so pretty. And I would just like to note, I just realized I kind of based these off of the movie. Like, subconsciously based them off of the movie, because Daisy and Gatsby look a lot like Leonardo DiCaprio and whoever played Daisy. And kind of Nick, but he doesn't have his glasses, the little mole, or the gray hair. I don't know why I gave him a little gray hair, I just thought it was funny. But anyways. There's some Nick and Gatsby. I love them so much, guys, you have no idea. Nick and Gatsby. Nick and Gatsby. This is probably my favorite Johnny Gatsby I've ever done. Nick and Gatsby, Daisy and Jordan. Nick and Gatsby, Daisy and Nick. Imagine being personally invited to a party by Gatsby himself. Yeah. If anything, that would be Jordan saying that. But whatever. Oh my god. There's gonna be a lot of Great Gatsby right now, guys. I'm so sorry. Tom. I hate Tom. I don't like him. Nick. Gatsby. That's funny. Yeah, that was basically me. I was not okay, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I need to tape this in or something. Gatsby and Nick, because who else am I gonna draw? Gatsby and Nick. Ooh, this was foreshadowing. The only girl I'll ever love is Andrew in drag. Oh my god, guys. Imagine if I made an animatic like that. You know, old sport, I don't think that Tom likes me very much. Good, I don't like him either. That was just me talking. I don't like Tom. Yeah. Daisy and Nick. Oh my god. Oh, well, look, would you look at that? It's more Gatsby. Gatsby, Nick, Daisy, Nick, Gatsby. That's a lovely Gatsby, guys. That's beautiful. Oh, okay, finally, something that's not Great Gatsby. This was our chef at a restaurant we went to. It's like one of those things where they cook in front of you. I think it's called hibachi. I could be wrong. But I think it's called hibachi. I really like this. He kept, like, serving my food to me, and I didn't want to eat. I didn't start eating until after he left, because I just kept drawing him. Like, just drawing him at any random moment. And I think I did okay. I think I did okay. Like, for how fast he was going, I think it's decent. Oh god. I tried to draw Paul Rudd. It didn't look good. This was some stuff that I took off of my desk when I moved it. Reservoir Dogs, because what else was I gonna draw? I was kind of art blocked, and I didn't know what to draw, so I just started drawing a bunch of clips from Reservoir Dogs, and I had to draw the best one ever. Mr. Blonde, Mr. Blonde's dance, Mr. Orange. That's a very ugly Mr. Orange, but Mr. Orange. I think I captured Tim Roth's likeness so well in that. Oh my god, wait. More Gatsby and Nick. Oh my god. That's so wrong. Why would he call him Mr. Gatsby? And I spoiled it all by saying something stupid like I love you. That's funny. Yeah. Ooh, I was being sad here. This is when I started getting angsty. What does it say? I hope you never have to feel the pain of loving someone who doesn't love you back, Nick. It's the worst pain I've ever felt. And get it? Because, like, he loves someone that doesn't love him back. Oh my god. I was not okay. I was really not okay. Okay, finally. Jesus Christ. Okay. February 5th. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. Look at that. I drew this while we were walking somewhere. We were just, like, on a little nature walk. And I tried to do, like, a blind contour tree. It doesn't look good. I like that bird, though. I really like that bird. And then Martin. I don't know what was going on, but I just could not draw him that day. So I drew Martin and him and his sister. His side profile. I really like that drawing, though. I do think it looks pretty good. Look who I finally drew again, guys. Johnny. And his eyes got really big. I forgot to draw him. Yeah, you did. You really did. So I drew, yeah, Johnny. I was just trying to get back into the practice of drawing him. And I drew him in a suit because I forgot I couldn't draw anything other than a suit because I was drawing so much Great Gatsby. Teenage Johnny. And finally, for once in my life, I drew Jenny, Haley's mom. That's a whole story. And it's probably too much to explain. Johnny and Ricky. Johnny. Whole picture of them when they were little. Like, dorkiest kids you could ever think of, dude. Literally. I drew, like, this was supposed to be, like, a bunch of pictures of them when they were kids. So there's Marty when he first got his braces in. Ricky and his girlfriend Leah. I love them so much. Alan asleep and they all drew on his face. There is Johnny dressing up as Billy Joe Armstrong because, as you can see there, they bet him $10. And then after they found Johnny when he ran away, I needed at least one sad one. Oh, there's Johnny and Alan. Johnny, and this is my friend Marley's Sona. Marley, if you're watching this, hi, I made a sketchbook tour, can you believe that? And then I drew some Party Poisons, because we both love Gerard, so why wouldn't I draw Party Poison? What did I draw here? Johnny, some more stuff that I took off my desk, and Billy Joe Armstrong, because they were at the Super Bowl, and I had to draw them. Oh god. I went to an antique store with, my dad, his friend, my brother, and his friend's daughter, Harper. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot your name. Harper, and we saw a bear that had, like, fake, and it was real animal fur. It was a bear made of real animal fur, and she bought it. But hi, Harper, if you're watching this, look, it's a little drawing of Little Stevens. We named him Little Stevens because that's the name of the Victorian boy that possesses it. But yeah, everybody say hi to Harper, guys. And there's Nick again, because I didn't know who I was drawing. Johnny and Marty. Okay, this day, I think was the day where I was like, you know what, I'm finishing the sketchbook. I hate this sketchbook. I want to be done with it because I had this many pages left. Look at that. That is nothing. I needed to finish it. So I did a speed run. So little Johnny and little Ricky, after a fight, It's a long story. Johnny and Aaron. Johnny and Haley. I don't like that Haley. It looks weird. Older Johnny and older Haley. This is Alan's design for when he was, like, at least 13. Because I needed to start drawing him that young. Sorry, I've been talking for a while. So yeah, Alan, Marty, Alan and his sister Christina. Marty, because I was trying to demonstrate to my friend how much of a dork he was. Alan, who was also a dork. Haley. I drew all these while I was watching Spirited Away, I think. And since Sen in the movie is, like, really close to her age, I was, like, paying really close attention to how Miyazaki drew her. I really like it. I really like these. Then I drew Johnny's parents, Ignacio and Gloria. We don't like Ignacio, but we love Gloria. She's dead, but but I still love her. And there's Ignacio and Gloria at their high school dance because they were high school sweethearts. I love them. They're the best. Johnny, a very ugly Johnny. I really like this drawing of Johnny. I don't know what possessed me to make this, but it looks so good. And then I love the side profile of Johnny. Angry Johnny. And is that it? Yeah, that's it. Bye, Sketchbook, you might be missed. And, oh my god, that was funny. I didn't realize that there was another page right here, so I just ripped it out. Because what do you mean there was another page there? Not in my book. Oh. And then Unicorn and Johnny, I tried to draw really fast. Yeah. So that was my first sketchbook tour. And oh my god, this thing's an hour long before editing. Thank you so much for watching. And thank you so much for watching if you did not have to have Subway Surfers on the side. Oh my god. This is my second time doing this. I did record another sketchbook tour a while back, like back in 2024. I never posted it. But hopefully I'll post this one. I'll edit it. And hopefully it won't be an hour and 21 minutes long. So I'm going to go ahead and end it right now. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to make another one of these soon. I'm going to get a different stand to record so I can actually sit down while I'm recording these. But yeah. Bye-bye.